We receive a lot of calls with people wondering the difference between an uncontested divorce and a contested divorce. Well, at our office, the way we handle it, it involves one lawyer, us, and we take care of all the paperwork. What you do is you tell us what it is that you guys want to do. We write it up, we get the signatures, we submit it to court. Also, on that uncontested divorce, there's a 60-day waiting period, and a lot of times we can get this divorce finalized between 60 and 70 days. Of course, that depends on the court schedule, but most of the time we're going to have this paperwork signed off. That way, on the 60th day, we submit it all to the court. We call the court and say, hey, judge, we got all this paperwork ready. Will you please review it? And then they review it and sign off. So if you do an uncontested divorce, you're only paying one lawyer. And here we use a flat fee for an uncontested divorce. And so you're saving tons of money. You're using one lawyer. You're finishing the whole case within 60 to 70 days. So, and you and your spouse are not being adversarial during this process. And that means moving forward, especially if there's children, you're going to have to interact with these people. And you've already shown that you can work together as a team to get this done. So it's likely that you're going to continue to work together as a team moving forward. The kids will see this and your family will be a lot better off. That's why we love and favor the uncontested cases. Now, don't misunderstand me. We've been doing this a long time and we've done a lot of contested cases, and we are happy to do those, and we can represent you and get you what you deserve. However, from a personal point of view, I love the uncontested cases because I love helping families get through this as stress-free as possible. Now, on the flip side, let's look at the contested divorce. Here, excuse me, here you are looking at having two lawyers. You're looking maybe having a temporary orders hearing. You're looking to have a final trial. You're probably going to do discovery. That's where you're asking for paperwork or asking for questions to be answered. And this process is going to take a long time. So if you're doing a contested divorce, you're probably looking at 6 months to 1 year. Now, on a few occasions, I have had cases go more than 1 year. However, the judges have been keeping up with it a little bit better, and they're trying to resolve their cases on a faster timeline. So the 6 months to 1 year is usually a little more often than over 1 year. However, there's still those rare cases where something may last 2 or 3 years. So if we're looking at the uncontested 60 to 70 days, or the other one, we're looking at 6 months to 1 to 2 years, well, that's a big difference in your life. You're not able to start your life over. You're having to fight, and get through this. Now, if the other side is unreasonable, the uncontested divorce would not or ever work, because people have to work together and be fair and just come up with something that works best for them. If somebody's out for vengeance, then you're not going to be able to do it. If somebody's squandered a whole bunch of money, it's not likely that they're going to fess up to it and give you back that money, and you're going to have to take them to court and fight over it. And that's the time where those contested divorces are definitely something that you should do. But if you're willing to work together, do those uncontested divorces, work together as a team. And with those children, you'll continue to work together as a team, and everything will be so much better for you in your future. You'll be able to move forward from this divorce and come through it quicker and then start your life over. It's difficult to start life over, so the sooner you get on it with the less stress, I think it's easier for you to start over. So definitely, if you think you're a good candidate for the uncontested divorce, give us a call and we'll go over what it is you need to give us, what information we need. Basically, we're looking for your property, and if you have kids, we're looking for who's getting custody, who's paying child support, but we'll provide you a list of questions that you can easily answer those questions, and then we'll write everything up for you, and you don't have to go through the stress and the drama of a contested divorce. On the other hand, if you don't think you're a good candidate for that, go ahead and give us a call and we'll talk to you about your options moving forward with a contested divorce. Hopefully, we'll hear from you guys and you can work together and you'll reach out to us and we'll take care of those uncontested divorces for you. Otherwise, we look forward to hearing from you and fighting for you on those other ones.